What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos True Stories. This is actually one of the videos that I was talking about on the live streams that you guys asked me what type of story you want. I'll pick and choose which one I think would be good, or I could give you a story to, and I'll shout you out. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos True Stories. Welcome to another episode of
Another one bites the dust.
Welcome to another episode.
Another one bites the dust.
Welcome to another episode.
Another one bites the dust.
Welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos
Another one bites the dust.
True Stories. Welcome to another episode.
Another one bites the dust.
Welcome to another episode.
Another one bites the dust.
Welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos
Another one bites the dust.
True Stories. Welcome to another episode. Marcus Youngblood wanted to know what I got up for 2024 on the blue channel and the black channel. What's good for both channels in 2024? Well, this channel will probably remain the same boring ass channel with the live streams. But if you missed the live earlier, which I believe you did, I said I think I'm gonna start asking you guys in the live streams what story you want. Then I'll do the story and shout y'all out. You know what I mean? But now rolling right along, we're gonna get to the point. I think it was James Cash, maybe Ann Odom. I couldn't actually find the live chat text, but he wanted to know my top 6 Crip influences. I'm gonna lie and say, Tookie was my Crip influence, nigga. When I seen Raymond and Cutes on my block, that was my Crip influence, cuz. I'm gonna be lying and shit. I'm gonna just make some shit up, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna run them off. There's some twins involved, so it's really gonna be 7. We're gonna start with Squally D. He was the oldest Crip I knew. I knew him really good. Big Waco, Big Looney, my middle-aged brother, Moose Capone from Fire Trey Avalon, and the twins, Quinn and Quincy Brownley. Let me write that down though. Squally D was always dressed real nice, always had a blue rag in his pocket, so I was always attracted to that. Big Waco and Big Looney used to always come to 54th Street School and play basketball. Yeah, little kids' court, they would come play basketball. They would always have a crowd with them. Maybe 4 to 8, maybe 10 people, 10 Crips coming up there to play ball. I live across the street, so I'm watching the older dudes play ball, and I like the way they dress. You know, no shirt on with some little muscles and shit, or some black khakis. It was usually black khakis, black house shoes, you know what I mean? You see a blue rag here or there, but just the way they carried themselves in a hoodlum type manner, but had people following behind them, it just looked like unity to me, and looked like that was a group of guys you didn't want to run across if you was the enemy. Waco and Looney, I went to school with my sisters, but ironically lived right across the street from Squally D. Squally D's brother, younger brother, and my middle-aged brother was close friends from the sandbox. I always looked up to our middle-aged brother. I always wanted to be like him. We had the same father and same mother. The other brothers and sisters that we had different fathers. So we was always close as far as family oriented and growing up playing together. But he just outgrew me. He was too much older than me to where he didn't want little brother hanging around. He didn't want me being like him because he knew he was a fuck up. He knew everything he was doing was devious and kind of adult-like, or maybe just youthful teenage fucking up. I don't know how else to put it without editing this shit out. But, so, anyway, I looked up to bro. Bro didn't want me gangbanging. Bro didn't want me following around him, and he didn't want me sharing the same friends he had. He didn't mind having my friends, but I couldn't have his friends. And so, you know, bro is coming of age in the late 70s. And I want to be like him, but I don't know what cripping is. I do vividly remember one time I asked him. Because I seen Lil Looney hit up in like 1978. Lil Looney wrote on this auditorium door with a pencil. And PJ was already banging. These guys are a grade behind me. And so I went and asked my brother what the hell was R/S/C. And he broke it down for me. And he was telling me, oh, you don't want to be that, leave that alone, you know. And he was running with the 60s. So bro goes to the east side. He moves to the east side. You guys know the story. And I used to follow behind him, try to go to the east side, hang out with him. He didn't want me hanging out with him. But I would meet all his east side friends, and there was this one dude, Moose Capone from Fire Trey Avalon. Me and Moose got close. I liked Moose's whole style, his whole get down. He was everything that the culture is. Yeah, cartoon tells a story about, you know, he was nobody, got ran off the hood, what have you. I'm talking about when I met him and my experience with him, he was a down dude. He dressed the part, he played the part, stayed with a burner, stayed on enemy's bumper. He used the whole roller pigeon thing, the hitting up on the walls, all of that. I love his dress style, man. The khakis all the time, the Pendletons, the afro, the hairnets, you know what I'm saying, the croaker sacks, the house shoes. His whole get down was all of that to me. And now the Brownley twins lived down the street from us. They lived on the corner house of where we lived at. And these were older dudes. The Brownleys was twins, and there was Quincy. Quincy was a robber. Quincy would hit an armored truck, a jewelry store, all of that. And he ended up getting gunned down. But what I always remember about Quincy, me being a little kid, seemed like he was buff and never wore a shirt and would always have the black khakis on, the house shoes, the croaker sacks and whatever. So, you know, I was always attracted to that of Quincy, but me being younger and the rumor of him being so crazy in the hood, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with them. Actually, I didn't spend no time with Quincy, but I would, you know, get to wave to him. I say hi, see who they was hanging out with at their house and stuff like that as a little pup. And so he gets killed, but me and Quinn get tight over the years, especially like, I guess I want to say around 83, maybe a little after that. We got really tight forever. And Quinn, I remember, used to always wear like white K Swiss, starched Levi 501s. And he would always have this blue rag in his back pocket. So there go that blue rag again. All the dudes that I seen sporting blue rags stood out to me like a sore thumb, because the blue rag to me was a symbol of something different. I ain't knowing what Crip is. I'm just knowing these dudes are some different type of individuals, and I like them. They cool. I want to be like these dudes. I want to know what they into, because I want to be like them. And that blue rag to me was a symbol of strength and being different, because I knew they wasn't pimps. I knew they wasn't squares. I knew they wasn't busters. Whatever they got going on, I want to know about it. That's what I want to be. Because my square friends was boring. A lot of them was homie, strict parents, 2-parent households. It was something different about them. I liked the aura. And I didn't know nothing about Crippin', but I knew I wanted to know what they were into, and I wanted to get into that same lifestyle. Because to me, it was like strength and moving on their own, and, rebellious but not ignorant, rebellious but knew they was something different. The common denominators between all these guys in my eyes was the dress style and the unity and the love that was displayed. And so I like that. These dudes they walking, they mobbing wherever they go to play ball or the store, get a beer, some alcohol, maybe see a car accident, and it could be a show of unity, no matter what it was, to take up for a woman that may have got her purse snatched, or to ride against some dudes that didn't belong in our neighborhood or was rivals. And so I always liked that, and I learned a lot of it from my brother. He wasn't teaching me because he wanted me to be one, but he was teaching me because he's saying, if this is what you like, you got to know what it is. And everything that you think it is. Like, it's some foul stuff that go on, and there's some history behind all this. Like, we didn't just pick up a blue rag and start wearing it. Everybody wear a blue rag for a reason. And so on and so forth. So bro was teaching me along the way, and because he was in YTS in the early 80s, we would always go visit him, and he's G'd up in YTS. You used to wear your own clothes back then. So I would learn about all these different Crips and stuff that he was with. And that's it for my top 6 Crip influences. Hope you liked the story. As always, it wasn't a story that I thought you guys would want to hear until somebody asked about the story on the live streams. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We tell all kind of stories here, man. We talk about sports, gang banging, and different stories in my life growing up. And we always talk about history on the Blue Channel. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. Salute. Peace.